Hi everyone. We will discuss about white pointer today. So what do you mean by white pointer? White pointer white pointer is a pointer which has no associated data type data type with it. So this is what exactly basically white pointer also call it as generic pointer. It's a generic pointer because it generalized, because it will loads any type of data type. That is the reason why it is called as a white pointer. I will tell you what do you mean by that. Generic is all those things, and why it is called as generic pointer, because the reason is this: it can it can point to point to any data of any type, any data of any type, and to get the value, to get the value, get the mm, get the value of, to get the value, we have to do the typecasting. To get the value, typecast is necessary. It is enough. Typecast is required. Typecast is required. This is one important thing we need to understand. So when you say about white pointer, so basically we know that there are n number of data types are there: integer, character, float, all those things. But when it comes to white pointer, so for example, you can see int, okay, star ptr. Ptr is a pointer. It points to integer. Again, something you take star character pointer and anything, whatever you want it. Example like this: star ptr points to character, anything, whatever you want it, float, like that. But here, instead of writing the type, so basically this pointer is associated with this particular type integer. This pointer is associated with this particular pointer, this particular data type, that is called as character. But here, small example I will going to take it, main function. When you see here, what I will going to do, I will going to create a pointer. That pointer will be a type. What is that? That is a void type. That is what exactly I wanted to show you. So go to the main function. Inside the main function, what I will going to do, I will going to create one variable integer a is equal to some value you provide, something like 20, like that. Okay. Now what I will going to do, I will going to create a pointer, something like void. Okay, ptr. So this is a pointer. That's why putting star over here. That is equal to what I will going to do here for this particular pointer. So I will going to initialize the pointer first of that. Now what I will do, ptr is equal to address of a. So this is how we will going to initialize the address to that particular pointer variable. Now what I will going to do, I will going to print this value, print def. I'm making shortcut, that's it, percentage d. Here directly what I will going to do, I will going to print this one, star ptr. Okay, star ptr. When you print this one, automatically what you will going to do, what you will going to get here, you will going to get the error. Why? Because the reason is we haven't done the typecasting, because this white pointer, it can hold any type. Maybe it can hold integer, maybe it can hold character. So basically we know that integer will going to be 2 bytes by default. Otherwise some other systems it will going to give 4 bytes. Character it 1 byte, like that. but this is exactly this white pointer don't know what is the a is here. Okay, a is giving some address to this one. In this address, how many byte that address is holding, this pointer don't know. That is the reason why what we will going to do. So if you do like this, automatically we cannot able to dereference. First of all, we cannot able to do the dereference here. That is the reason why what we will do, instead of doing like this. Okay, so we will going to do some other technique we will going to show here. So same thing I will going to write here. This part I will going to write here. First you do the typecasting. How to do the typecasting? PTR. Okay, so we have a PTR. Sorry, PTR, it's a variable. So basically PTR is a pointer. That's why you have to mention integer. I am pointing to integer pointer. You have to say star here. Again, then you do the dereference. Automatically you will want to get it like this. You can able to do it. Okay, so then return 0. So close this. This is a small program. This is all about white pointer. Let's go and execute this program so that we can able to understand what exactly is happening. For example, we have something here. Okay, so what I will do, I will going to create a pointer here. Okay, first I will going to create a variable integer. A is equal to something is provide, that is value, that is 100. Okay, again what I will do here, I will want to create a pointer, that is white pointer. That's why it's called it as, it can hold anything, any type. So that is the reason why it is called it as white pointer star PTR. So white pointer this is. Now what I will do, I will going to assign the address to that particular variable. How basically we know that PTR is equal to address of ampersand A. So this is how we will going to do. Now see the magic here. So percentage D I'm printing. Okay, anyway we are printing the integer value, but what I will do here, basically you can see here PTR. So when you print this one PTR will going to hold the address. Let's see this one. Let me run this one and we will understand what exactly. See, we are getting the address, but suppose I wanted to get the value now. I am dereferencing. So in this particular address, we have some value. I wanted to know that. So when you do this one, automatically it is giving an error. So let me see that what is that error exactly. See, invalid use of void expression. That is, the expression is not complete here. We are not saying exactly what type of what type it is exactly. This pointer is whatever that we are printing here. What is this type exactly? What it is pointing? Whether it is pointing integer or whether it is pointing character or what exactly it is pointing, we are not saying. That is the reason why it is a biggest problem here. So that's why what I will going to do before doing the dereferencing. So I will going to create here. You can see here. I will want to typecast here. How to typecast? Basically, it will going to point the integer as a. That is the reason why what I will do integer point. Okay, so it's an integer pointer. Point. This is a pointer pointing to integer type and year. Okay, in this address we have this particular value like this. When you run this one, you can see now. So we are getting 100. So this is the one reason for we have to use this void pointer. Why we have to use why we have to use the pointer? Basically, when you go to the functions like, for example, malloc and calloc functions. Okay, malloc and calloc functions. Basically, these functions will going to return the void address. That is the reason why when you are doing linked list and all, what it will going to do, it will going to return the void address. So we don't know what address we will going to store in the what value or what type of data we will going to store. We don't know exactly, but it will going to return the address. But that is a void type of address. So that is the reason why at that time we need to do the typecasting. That time we can able to use the void pointer here. So there are many uses we can able to say about the void pointer. So because when you are creating a dynamic memory location, basically it will going to return these two functions will going to return the void address. So that is the reason on we can say this one. So apart from that, nothing is there. Okay, and this is all about void pointer. It's very important. Please share and subscribe. Thank you very much.